This video is the second in a series. If you have caught up on the anime 86 and have read Volume 4, feel free to continue. Otherwise, go check out my review of the first 4 books. Link in the upper right hand corner. I appreciate you clicking on this video, but you will probably be confused if you're not already caught up. Welcome once again to Musings by Danon. On my Patreon, there's a tier where you can have a video made on a topic of your choice. I will read a manga or light novel and then do a video on it discussing my thoughts. Today's video, as I'm sure you saw from the title, is a review on 86 Volume 5, Death Be Not Proud. Additionally, this video was sponsored by longtime Patreon supporter Waffles. Huge thanks to Waffles and the rest of my patrons. Also, and I'm sure you're tired of hearing this, but please remember to like and subscribe. If I don't ask, people forget to, and the channel doesn't grow. Our story begins with the strike package heading north to join up with the United Kingdom. The 1st Armored Corps of the United Kingdom is led by Victor Eidenroch, the 5th Prince of the nation. Much of the story revolves around Prince Victor and his involvement with the creation of the Legion. As I mentioned in my previous video, certain bloodlines have gifted children born to them. Shin Nozen can hear the thoughts of the dead, Frederica Rosenfort can see and hear through people she knows, and Victor Eidenroch is a genius. The problem with a genius of that level is it looks like sociopathy to normal people. For example, when Victor was just a boy, his mother died. Rather than mourn her loss, Victor decided to bring her back to life. Of course, Victor is unable to resurrect his mother, but he does manage to invent AI on accident, the base of which was used in the creation of the Legion. He also creates the Sirens, who are the focus of this volume. Sirens are AI with CPUs made from the remains of dead soldiers. Yes, this is similar to the black sheep and shepherds that the Legion uses. The difference is, the Legion never has any volunteers. They either raid the dead or dissect the living. The Sirens are all volunteers. Every single one of them volunteered to have their brains be used in order to continue the fight against the Legion. Their brains are put into android bodies. The bodies are made to look like young girls, because Japan, but they have no memories of who they were before they died. Now, I don't want to spoil anything, but Waffles specifically asked me to discuss one scene. It is the climax of the novel, so here is your mandatory spoiler warning. Everything we've discussed so far is just surface level information that's covered in the first few pages of Volume 5. If you want to avoid spoilers, I appreciate you clicking on this video, but please turn it off. The plan is to assault a Legion base, located under the mountains a few kilometers away from the forward base that the joint operation is using as a headquarters. This base has been the front line for the kingdom for several years now, and has repelled several assaults. But the Legion is constantly trying to evolve. So while our heroes are formed up to get ready for their assault, the base is attacked. Most of it is taken over, and the 86 and the Sirens have to try to take over the base. For days, the joint operation tried to come up with a solution. Eventually, the Sirens came up with one, alongside Victor. They create a ramp via suicide. They charge and die, destroyed by gunfire from entrenched Legion forces. But enough of them are able to create a ramp, and so the 86 use a ramp of corpses to assault the Legion and drive them back. This scene is harrowing and brutal, but also exciting. Remember, the 86 were told they weren't human by the Republic of San Magnolia. They were just inhuman operators fighting against the Legion. And now they just bore witness to inhuman operators throwing their lives away to defeat that same Legion. So where does that leave them? What are they supposed to do? How are they supposed to deal with this mass suicide? If you want the answers to that, you'll have to read Book 6. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits at gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. There are several tiers to choose from. You can pick an anime or manga for me to do a video about, or you can join our monthly manga club. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Borgie, Naswin, Congo, Robert, Pi, Kazaris, Patrick, Tiz, Art, Richard, Sint, Boomy, Asura, Justin, Golden Walker, Ernesto, and Midge. You guys are awesome. I post anime or manga videos often, or you can click here to watch additional videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Musings by Damon.